head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, Jon Gruden, resigned over some racially insensitive, homophobic, misogynistic stuff that he said in private in an email to somebody several years ago, about 10 years to be exact. So what did he say? If you guys remember Michael Sam, he played, I believe, for Missouri, and he was an openly gay football player, and he got drafted, I believe, by the Rams, and of course he got cut. He didn't make the team. The reason why he didn't make the team, it wasn't because he was gay, it was because there was somebody on the team that was better than him, made the best man win. And Gruden, in the email to somebody, said something along the lines of, "Why did you draft that queer?" Now, that is true. That's what everybody pretty much thinks. Why would you draft a gay guy if you already know that he's not going to make the team and he's not a very good football player? The only reason why he came out as gay is to somehow improve his chances of making the team, or at least get his name known out there for speaking engagements, jobs in the future, blah, blah, blah. So, hey, he wasn't a dummy. Whatever. But the other thing that he said that is getting the most fervor is about, I believe his name was DeMaurice Smith. Is that his name? DeMaurice? Hey, to the parents of DeMaurice, why not just name your kid Maurice? Why does it have to be DeMaurice? How about just Maurice? Anyways, basically, without me pulling up my phone and repeating what he said something along the lines of this big-lipped idiot or something like that. But he said something about big lips, right? At first, when I heard it, I said, okay, maybe this guy has some big-ass bubblegum lips, some big-ass Jay-Z lips, you know what I mean? So I said, okay, this guy probably, looks like that or what have you. So I pulled up a picture of him, and he does not have big lips. He seems to have regular-sized black people lips. As we know, there are certain physical characteristics between black and white folk that are different. One is, of course, lips. Black people tend to have fuller lips than white people. Black people tend to have wider noses than white people. Black and white. There's supposed to be other characteristics, if you know what I'm talking about. And from what I heard, that's not true. Now, I've been to jail, right? I've been to jail in the shower. You can't help but looking at other guys as the soap suds start sliding down between the cracks of their ass. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Woo! But being serious again. So when I see that this guy had regular sized lips, I said, I don't know about this guy, Jon Gruden. Listen, he's very well loved and respected in the NFL football community. There has been some, little, things about him in the past. Him calling people tire lip or whatever. People that lie to him, they call him tire lip. Listen, I'm not one of these assholes that go off and just start saying that everybody's racist. I don't do that shit. And I don't think Jon Gruden is necessarily a racist, because racist doesn't mean what it used to mean back in the day. But I do say there was a little bit racially insensitive, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he resigned. That's it. It's over. And my whole point is this. Fuck what he said. Fuck what he said. Who cares? You can't even email somebody anymore without that shit coming back 85 fucking years later, back on that ass. I don't get that. I don't understand how that works. So you mean to tell me something that I tweeted, because I tweeted some shit, right? And I don't even use Twitter. I haven't used Twitter in years. So you mean to tell me that if I was ever going to become famous, which I already am. I'm YouTube famous. Bad glowing. You already know it, nigga. Bing, bing. So I'm gonna have to worry about what I said in a video or what I said on Twitter or shit that I've taken pictures of on Instagram. That shit is whack as fuck. This shit is whack as fuck, man. And I swear to God, every time somebody black comes out and something like this happens, it just continuously makes black people just look so mentally weak. I don't know if they know that or not, but it comes to a point where enough is enough. Here's the thing. Personally, I felt that he had to resign because I believe he lost the locker room. I don't think people respected him after that. I don't think he'll ever coach in the NFL ever again. I don't even think that he'll get a job in the NFL no time soon. Yeah, let me get a large coffee, 6 creams, and 3 Splenda. That's it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he ain't gonna get a job in the NFL. I don't want to say ever again, but it's gonna be a long ass time before anybody even looks at him. He did the right thing though, because the Raiders season is already shit. And he already lost the locker room, and I believe that the Raiders are probably gonna flop again this year like they flop every other fucking year. They suck. So, hey, listen, guys, if you're white, only if you're really white. I'm not really talking about any other race. If you're white, do yourself a favor, and I mean this straight up. Don't say shit to anybody black. Just don't do it. Don't say anything to black people whatsoever. Even if it's positive, don't say anything. Just don't say don't say it in the email, don't say it in a tweet, don't say it in a text. Just don't say it, especially if you have a job where you have where you're high up in wherever field you work at, or if you are in social media, or if you have a job where you're in the public spotlight. Don't do it. It's just not worth it, because nowadays, if you say anything at all, is slightly a bit what's deemed racist to somebody black in public, if somebody gets you on the phone, even if they don't catch you on the phone and they put your ass out there, you're gonna get fired. You're gonna lose your job, white person. Anyways, I guess that's it for the video. I was gonna stop it at 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but I wanted to get that second commercial in.